Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man, we got a movie react today. One of my favorite movies of all times. What about you?
Yeah, I like this movie too.
Is it one of your favorites?
It's up there.
It's one of the best Disney
It's
Channel
on the
original.
list.
It's one of the best Disney Channel originals. We got Smart House. Jump. You don't even remember it,
I
do you?
can't remember it, but I remember.
Jump. The house is jumping.
That's what I said.
You said the house? I ain't hear you.
Yeah.
Because you were mumbling because you was like
I
all
was
over the
confident.
words.
I was like, oh, I don't.
The house is
I
jumping.
said, let me make sure.
The house is jumping. Boy. I remember, bruh, watching this all the time as a kid. Smart House, Disney's digital nightmare. They predicted the future. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
Like it and want a thumbs up.
let me give a shout out to Mr. Nostalgia. With this one, man. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it. Let's check this out. Let's see what it's about, man. Let's go.
So, I've been reviewing Disney Channel original movies for a while on this channel now, and for the most part, I haven't really done anything earlier than the mid-2000s. And really, that is mainly because I always just kind of figured my audience wouldn't be interested in something older than that, considering my channel demographics. But I wanted to at least test the waters by covering something a little older to see if there's actually an interest. I made a poll filled with some of the more gray-headed...
Ooh.
Stuck in the suburbs.
But it's because of the one. It's the choice.
Kelly.
It's the choices. Smart House is the best one out of these. It's the choices you chose.
It definitely would have been Smart House or Cadet Kelly for me.
Oh, between those two?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Cowbells got that high, though.
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah. Well, not Cowbells. Like, not for real. I want that one.
Have you ever seen Stuck in the Suburbs?
Yes. I like Stuck in the Suburbs.
I like that too.
Cadet Kelly was cool. Bro, if you want, hey, I still be watching not finna say Netflix original. Disney Channel originals. What's the one with Lizzie Lohan with her professor, not her professor, her school teacher, came up missing?
Ain't gonna be no help to you because I can't never remember nothing. I'm just like, I know probably what you're talking about, but
Oh, I forgot all about this one. Life Size?
yeah, I like that.
I forgot all about Life Size.
Okay, what are you talking about though?
Get a clue.
Is that what you talking
Get a
about?
clue.
Okay, I do remember that.
This one when they had to go around looking for her? That would have been a good one to do. It's a lot. Disney actually got a lot of good ones. Disney would go to with a little Friday. It used to be like once a month. Mm-hmm. They had a Friday movie, and you like, oh, I'm watching that joint, bro. I got a new one.
Disney Channel original movies, and Smart House seemed to be what you guys wanted, so it's time for me to deliver. And this movie is old, dude. Like, it's so old, I couldn't find a 1080p version of it. I'm rocking with the 720 right now.
I'm in the ghetto.
I know a lot of people like to use the word unk nowadays, especially the kiddies. And typically I'm against it just because they don't even be using it right. Someone called me unk because I said I saw High School Musical 3 in theaters, which came out in like 2008. Like, I'm not unk. You're just literally a fetus. But I do think Smart House is definitely one of the unks of Disney Channel. This was made pre-Even Stevens, so This is before Disney Channel really started popping off with their original shows. It was just Jet Jackson and The Jersey back then, and you probably only heard...
Man, I don't remember The Jersey. I don't.
I slight just let me see when it came out. To you.
But the famous Jet Jackson,
but yeah,
that was my
shit. But because I kind of remember the characters a little bit.
Can you watch the famous Jet Jackson? It's so I'm finna watch that tonight.
It came out in 99. How old was I? 99. Yeah, I do kind of. I slightly, just a little bit remember.
I didn't watch that.
It had 6 seasons. I kind of remember it a little bit.
You can't watch it.
And then when did...
Why? It's a Disney original, but why can't you? It's not a Disney original, I don't think. I don't think it was originally a Disney joint. Nah, it was. So why is it not on streaming services? That's trash, bro. No, you can watch it on YouTube, though.
Heard of one of those. But regardless, we're here. Smart House, I think, might end up being a good choice because despite its age, it's still really iconic and definitely one of Disney's earliest hits. So it's time we go back in time farther than we've ever traveled before to talk about it and see if it still holds up 26 years later.
Ben Cooper has just won a computerized home for his family.
We won?
Complete with a cyber housekeeper programmed by the clever inventor Sarah Barnes. Yeah. But when Dad starts dating her, emotions run haywire.
I don't want anyone to get the idea that we need a new mom.
And Ben's not the only one threatened.
You can't be our mother, Pat. You're not real. So?
Now, this smart family has to pull together to deprogram a very smart house. This summer, visit the latest Disney Channel original movie, Smart House. A Saturday premiere on Magical World of Disney, June 26th at 7, 6 Central.
I tell you every time.
Smart House premiered on Disney Channel on June 26th.
You said what?
Nothing. I'm just talking to myself out loud. Sorry.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, I say every time I see like old stuff, like growing up and stuff.
Damn, like where?
And it just it makes me so emotional.
That shit ain't the same.
I just get so I don't know what comes over me, but I get so emotional.
Things are so watered down too nowadays.
1999, great year. Ed, Edd and Eddy, SpongeBob, The Matrix, Things Fall Apart by the Roots. What y'all know about that? The movie stars Ryan Merriman, who was a bit of a Disney Channel legend, appearing in 3 Disney Channel original movies.
The Ring of Endless Nights. I don't remember this one, but Luck of the Irish for sure.
I don't know why I can't remember that one.
This one?
Yeah. I would actually need to see like a scene.
Endless. Like,
I came out in 2000.
02?
2002. 02, okay. Yeah. Let me see.
No, I ain't gonna remember it. I don't remember that one.
I feel like I feel like I do remember it.
You know what? I feel like I did watch it.
Yeah,
it wasn't one of the best ones.
Yeah, like I watched it and yeah.
The replay value probably wasn't there. But you can still watch it.
Mm-hmm. I kind of, now that I see like a little scenes and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway.
Because you know what? Oh, I forgot all about this one, Jumping Ship.
Yeah.
Good one. But I think because this one got the swimming and all that, I think one that overshadow it is 13th Year. The one that the boy was turned into a mermaid.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why I like. That's the most best one of that type of genre.
Yeah.
He was also in an episode of Smallville, like every other young actor in the 2000s. Also in this movie is Katie Volding, who's appeared in her fair share of DComs as well, like Brink. Fun fact, I don't know why.
Brink, one of my favorite movies.
They did this, but more than a few times, whenever she'd get cast in a movie, they just give her actual name, which is weird. Though this movie is different, they finally decided to switch things up this time around. Katie Sagal is probably the last truly notable person that appears in this movie, as she had a starring role in Married with Children, which lasted for 10 years. You know what is really sick though? This movie is directed by the one and only LeVar Burton, the absolute GOAT. I got so excited when I saw his name in the opening credits.
The Reading
Rainbow. Okay, so the movie centers around 13-year-old Ben Cooper, who, since his mother passed away, has seen an increased load of work in his daily routine, such as cooking dinner and picking up his sister from her friend's house. You'd think he'd appreciate having someone else around to do all this, but it's actually quite the opposite. See, ever since his mom died, he's been pretty adamant on his dad not remarrying, which is obviously very common for kids, but in this situation. He fears that his dad will forget all about his mom and try to replace her, so because of that, he's pretty content with his expanded role, even if it means having a lot more responsibility than the average 13-year-old and sacrificing his own interests. All of this gets changed though when he finds out about this contest that's being organized by a local inventor, where the winner receives their very own smart house for free. This house would solve all of their issues though. Not only would it be the help that Ben realistically needs, but it also wouldn't come at the cost of a new stepmom, hence why he's so locked in on trying to win it, submitting multiple entries a day. We're also introduced to Ben's dad, Nick.
Now you can finally start to relax, and you can start dating so we can have a new mom.
Why would you want to do that?
I mean, later that day during the selection process, Ben actually does end up winning, but because of the fact that he fell asleep while using the internet, the people behind the contest weren't able to contact him via phone.
Kept getting a busy signal. Shout out to the 90s internet. Don't fall asleep with the internet. Can't get no phone calls.
Because this is the 90s, in case you forgot. So it's not until the next morning at school when Ben walks into his class and sees everyone treat him like how they did Corey in that one episode of Boy Meets World when he realizes he might have won. But that's right, it's strictly 90s references from this point onwards in the video. Ben sees the newspaper article confirming his selection and immediately talks to his dad about it. He's very skeptical at first, as he should be, but it's not until he sees the inventor of the house where he considers that maybe this is legit. Sarah Barnes is played by Jessica Steen. She was in something called Heartland, I guess. Maybe you've seen it. The house is run by an AI named Pat, which stands for Personal Applied Technology, something we find out during a press conference held outside the house. Sarah also mentions that despite the house being super teched out and advanced, it's still pretty intuitive, meaning anyone could use it despite their heavy or light background in technology. And what's great is that Pat caters to all of their needs, even adapting and learning as time goes on.
Ow! You didn't tell me that thing was gonna bite me.
Well, yeah, then you wouldn't have to put your hand on it. I ain't ever pet a dog after someone says it'll likely take my hand off. Jokes aside, that bite was just used to gain access to her DNA and medical history, something that is 100% needed in order for Pat to fully care for her and everyone else's needs. Sarah then proceeds to give them a tour of the rest of the house, which consists of a projection room, a very state-of-the-art kitchen filled with food materializers, smoothie machines, and a self-cleaning floor. After seeing all of this, the Cooper family, especially Nick, is sold. They will in fact be moving in. And it's a kids' movie.
Would you like a house like that? Self-serving house? Why?
That's fine. I'd rather do it myself.
So some spill on the floor, you could just automatically take it up. You won't have to go get the broom or dampen all
I
that.
feel like that make people lazy.
You want a meal, if you pop the meal in the microwave for you right away. You gotta sit there, prep, cook. None of that.
Pop a meal in a microwave for me?
I'm saying a meal in the microwave.
Or cook a meal for me.
Yeah, or even in the stove. Say, for instance, you still gotta go grocery shop. You still gotta have the items, but say, hey, give me 30 minutes. I'll have it ready for you. So, say, for instance, you want a pizza, but you already bought all the groceries for the pizza. Won't have to necessarily go out, especially if you're trying to meal prep. You get it fresh every day.
That sounds good.
You telling me you won?
Maybe not the cooking part, but
think about it. Think about it. You just like, I don't need to, say, just get. I ain't hungry. Hey, can you fix me whatever smoothie you want? A loaded berry smoothie. Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Listen, come back in 5 minutes. You got your favorite loaded berry smoothie. Give you all the nutrients you need. I'm just saying.
You really trying to sell it?
I'm just saying, like, would you be down for that though?
It's just strange. No, I'm gonna say no.
Damn.
You would.
You go to the wall. You ain't got a TV. You just go to the wall. Looks like a wall anytime, but you just go grab your remote. Or you go to the remote. Like we got the remote. Just
yeah.
You just pick up your remote. Say, hey, turn it on. Just any sports game.
Yeah.
Just the basketball game tonight, and then pull your whole wall turn into like a big old. Or you put on a movie. Just tell them, hey, find me a good movie on Netflix. Hey, put on whatever TV show you got going on. It goes right to it. It's displayed on the wall, like the wall downstairs. That whole wall is your TV. But then when you say, all right, turn off, it turns off and go right back to the wall.
It's like a projector, ain't it?
Similar to like a projector.
No, I can get a projector.
But
no, I know what you're saying, though.
Cause she like, hey, that low key clutch though.
I mean, that's nice, especially like if I want to watch like the games and stuff like that. I think that'll be nice to like.
And
really
they got
see
surround
the
sounds, but the surround sounds you don't see, you just hear it through the walls.
I'm gonna see that's a little different, but that cooking and clean, you gotta cook and clean.
You never gotta worry about what clean the floorboard.
You know something? If you would have said one thing, maybe I would have considered it. Maybe
what?
Folding clothes.
Technically,
I hate folding clothes.
Technically, you bring your laundry down. You say, you wash, bring the laundry down. You put it in the chute. It go ahead and sort your colors.
Wash and fold everything.
Sort your colors and your
maybe,
colors.
just maybe I'll consider it because y'all hate.
Then 2 hours later,
folding
you just
clothes.
go back and get your clothes and put them up. Now I ain't gonna put
you
them up
have
for
to
you.
put them up for me.
Now I ain't gotta put them up for you. You know what I'm saying?
Now I can put them up myself, but folding, y'all, I like. Oh my god!
But I'm saying if it could do all that,
dreadful.
Y'all, hey, if y'all rocking with the smart house,
Let
would
me
y'all
say
get
this.
a smart house?
Let me say, I'm still saying no. But if you would have said the folding clothes thing, I would have considered it. But you didn't say it. You said everything else.
I would get a smart
all that
house.
other stuff I can do myself.
Man,
the TV thing sounds good.
Some days you don't, boy.
I don't never feel like doing anything, but I got to do it. It is what it is.
Go down. Hey, I'm feeling fish and spaghetti tonight. Can you go ahead? Yeah, give me an hour.
No, like it's the person fixing my spaghetti, like my recipe. Like it's
it's gonna. I told you buy all and they make it to.
Just because I buy something don't mean that you gonna make it exactly how I make it.
And might make it better than you.
That's crazy.
So they don't go over anything regarding how or if they sold their old house because the details like that just aren't necessary.
Hey,
that's true.
Shouldn't I maybe have your number in case any questions come up about the house?
I know what you up to, my guy. I ain't mad at you. Matter of fact, dab me up. So this dude Ben, thanks to one of the features of the house, uses a basketball shot clock as an alarm to wake him up, which is amazing. Hey Knicks fans, what do you think of this alarm? Angie, on the other hand, uses something much different for her alarm. Dude, I have never once seen Mickey Mouse mentioned or shown in any Disney Channel original anything. It's so weird how they don't do this more often, but knowing Disney, there's probably something preventing that from happening. They're pretty protective over the Mickey Mouse brand. That's one of the reasons why he hasn't received a theatrical film in ages. At school, we get some good old-fashioned bullying done by this dude named Ryan.
Got 2 words for you, Cooper. You're dead meat.
I love it, man. I love it. Ain't nothing better than that classic, give me a lunch money or I'll give you a swirly type bullying. That's the best kind. We got to bring that type of bullying back into society, bro. Cyberbullying is for lames. Kids got to be shoved in lockers again. What was it my man Eddie said?
A little childhood trauma built character.
Pat was basically the OG ChatGPT. So instead of Ben doing the homework that Ryan requests every week, he lets Pat do it, saving him a lot of time and a potential beatdown. In this scene, we also meet some more characters, like Ben's friends, Charlie and Johnny, plus his crush, Gwen, who thanks to his new house, is giving him a lot of attention, even asking for an invite to it. Back at the house, the Coopers start talking about how great it is, that now, thanks to Pat, they get to spend more time together. Nick doesn't have to leave his house for work anymore, so he's always home when they get back from school. But this high that the characters are on, thanks to the incredible piece of technology that they live in, doesn't last for much longer, as they're introduced to Pat's first glitch. It's not that bad. Probably just need to turn it off and on again.
A few moments later.
Yeah, never mind. I don't think it's gonna help much. Eventually, the glitch stops, and Pat confesses that due to some technical difficulties, smoothie making is temporarily disabled. And although it's technically not a big deal, it's still enough to make the Coopers wonder if their dream home might just be too good to be true.
We'll be back with the Disney Channel original movie, Smart House. Let's get back to the Disney Channel original movie, Smart House.
Oh my God.
Nick convinces Sarah to come over so she can take a look at the house, but we see that this was really just a way to have her come over for dinner.
Are you a genius?
I believe she is.
I know you do. I know you do. Ben starts acting like a jerk to Sarah, which prompts her to make a bit of an early exit to avoid things getting awkward.
No, that's okay. You know what? I should probably head home and feed my pet rat his dinner.
You've got a rat?
Yes, named Butler. Rat Butler. Get it?
No, she didn't get it. She's like 4. Later, Nick goes into Ben's room to check up on him and really just ask how he's handling adjusting to his new role. Ben says that everything is fine, but Nick highly doubts that and even wonders if he's been taking advantage of him. He then brings up how, despite his love for basketball, Ben has never applied for the school's team. And although Ben says it's because he's just, busy with stuff, deep down, Nick knows that he's been using him a little too much. But Ben mentions the fact that things should get easier now since they have Pat. By the time she really gets to know everyone in the house, hypothetically would be more motherly than all of the moms on the block put together. And to ensure that this is the case, Ben decides to teach her everything she needs to know about parenting and motherhood by showing her classic TV sitcoms, all of which, although not being real, are heavily inspired by actual shows. This might have been a good move because now Pat is on her game. Even her voice sounds a little Barbara Billingsley-y. Technically not a 90s reference, but whatever. She scolds Angie for not brushing her teeth long enough and goes on a little spiel about vitamins and whatnot. One of the biggest ways she shows her newfound maternal instinct, though, is by how she reacts to Ben having a black eye later, thanks to his bully Ryan. She becomes very insistent on trying to figure out who this bully is, but Ben just shrugs it off and instead heads to his room where he reminisces on his mom. Wait, that's what his mom looked like? Never mind, I'm kind of with Ben on this one. Ain't no replacing her. Jokes aside, this is actually a really nice scene. Probably one of the better ways a DCOM has dealt with the whole missing parent thing. Like, for the first time ever, I was actually kind of moved. Usually DCOMs don't go through the effort of showing actual footage of dead parents. I actually kind of feel for Ben, man. Wow. Why did Disney stop making the dead parent cliche meaningful? One thing that really shows this movie's age is how much they did not care about product placement. I don't know what changed with Disney Channel exactly, but in the 2000s and onward, you almost never saw actual logos of real companies in their movies. But in this one, you got a whole Mac computer with the Apple.
Even in like the movie Blank Check, we kept saying Macintosh.
Oh.
Mac. Macintosh, because of the computer, he was using a Macintosh computer. And so I was like, when I finally realized it's older, I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Logo intact, and even a pedigree bag. They did not care about covering stuff like that up, which is really funny to me. After a conversation between Nick and Sarah, centered around finding something fun for Ben to do, Pat decides to take matters into her own, whatever these are, to cheer him up. So she searches the internet for stuff that teenagers like to do and eventually lands on partying. Thinking this is what Ben needs to feel like a real 13-year-old, she decides to send an invite to nearly everyone in his address book for a good old-fashioned shindig. Hey look, it's Face from Nick Jr. So, when Nick leaves to go on a date with Sarah, the Cooper kids are met with quite the surprise when Charlie and Johnny pull up with an invite in hand to a party that Ben knew nothing about. And they aren't the only ones on their way. So, in order to make sure that only the ones on the invite list enter the house, they make Angie serve as the bouncer. When Ryan pulls up, though, Angie says that he's not welcome. But Pat says that not only is he on the guest list, but he's who she's been dying to meet the whole time.
These girls are starters.
Actually, can she make desserts? I'm like completely craving something sweet.
Besides me.
No.
We later see what Pat was talking about in regards to what she said earlier about being excited to meet Ryan, as this whole thing was actually set up to get back at him for hurting Ben.
You don't have a problem with that, do you, Benny boy?
No, he doesn't. But I do.
This is the first sign of the movie that there's something wrong with Pat, because while I definitely think Ryan deserves some sort of comeuppance for what he did to Ben, she kind of takes it to the extreme. It was during this scene when I finally understood why people called this a horror movie. Like, I figured there'd be some sort of evil turn at some point, because that's typically how movies like this go, but even I wasn't expecting, that.
Come on, enjoy the house line. Let's party on down. Wanna make some time.
I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's because I'm a grown man, but this looks like the worst party ever. Fortunately, I don't have to watch it happen for much longer, because Angie, coming in super clutch, reminds Ben that their dad is coming home in a few minutes, so everyone needs to be escorted out. Surprisingly, getting everyone out wasn't much of an issue, and neither was cleaning up, thanks to Pat's automatic floor cleaners. By the time their dad gets home, everything for the most part is pretty spotless. And he would have gotten away with it too, had it not been for Gwen.
Now, we'll say doing something like that as, teenager.
Even now,
in the house,
you throw.
just,
Think about it.
In the house,
Think about it. Holidays.
Oh, now that would be clutch. I'm thinking.
The holidays, cleaning household. It makes the bed up for yourself. Ooh.
See, that's why I said, but then you start getting lazy.
It can make your bed up in the morning for you, plump your pillows. Then, hey, just think about it. Mm-hmm. You like your bed hot or cold?
Cold. Or at nighttime. That's when I'm
getting it. Got your pillows warmth enough for you, but the bed cold.
Like my sheets cold when I get in.
I'm saying the pillows a little fluffy.
And rub my feet together.
Little fluff and warm for you.
I like my pillow cold too.
Yeah.
I like my pillow cold.
But hold on, it's warm for you when you first lay down, but overnight it keeps it cool.
I got it at night. You said it
because based off your body temperature. I'm saying when you first lay down, you got a little warm pillow. You're like, ooh. But overnight, it keeps it cool for you. Because based off your body temperature. Yeah.
I guess it'll be nice, like season. Like,
the warmth I'm talking about? Like they're fresh out the dryer.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. She like it, y'all. She like it, y'all.
I'm still like, no, but it does sound cool to think about.
Think about it. You know how when I wake up in the morning, I'll hate a cold bathroom. It's already warm for you.
That would be nice. The floor
being warm.
Well, I always have on shoes, but still.
The warm floors, you walk on, you be like,
and they clean. She done clean.
And it clean. You can walk around barefoot all the time.
The most part is pretty spotless. And he would have gotten away with it too, had it not been for Gwen's jacket that she accidentally left at the house. This discovery leads to a discussion about a broken trust and the judgment skills of the kids. But Angie says that while they did entertain the idea of the party, they weren't the ones that came up with it. It was actually Pat. She even speaks up to say that she was the one that invited everyone from Ben's address book. So Nick starts scolding her too, then ends everything with telling the kids to go to bed. As for Pat, from this point on, she agrees to be, in her words, the most responsible maternal figure in town. Something that might not be as good as it sounds. We see the effects of this choice in the next scene, where now Pat is as controlling as ever. And not even really in a loving way. Like, she starts shocking Ben through the doorknob because he's not wearing his shorts properly. On top of that, she even starts to act like a parent to Nick, who definitely is not in the need of any parenting. She forbids him from contacting Sarah just because he hasn't completed his work for the day yet, which is an extreme reaction. Like, bro, he can't just take a little break or something? Sarah swings by again and thinks it's probably best if they just shut down the advanced features of the house for the night. Perhaps all Pat needs is just a little rest. And like last time, this leads to her staying for dinner. This time being cooked the old-fashioned.
But you also got this option to be able to cook your own if you wanted to.
Yeah.
The sight, though, causes Ben to feel quite disgusted. And later, this leads to a bit of an outburst. Something that's been brewing, likely, for the entire movie at this point. Ben storms upstairs after muttering something about not keeping promises, and his dad quickly follows after him in an attempt to get to the bottom of this once and for all.
You said that you'd never love anyone the way you loved Mom, and you promised you'd never let anybody ever take her place.
And nobody can or wants to take your mother's place, Ben.
But, Dad,
but hold on a second. When exactly did I say all this?
Angie was asleep, you were putting me into bed, and you promised.
I actually really love this bit, because although I've never gone through what Ben has gone through, I have had moments as a kid where I remembered oddly specific stuff that emotionally meant a lot to me. But then when I brought it up in front of my parents, it's like it never happened. It's not their fault, and it's not Nick's either. It's not even that he said that promise in an attempt to just calm Ben down, because he obviously meant it. But from Ben's perspective, not only did that promise just mean a lot more to him, it also meant something a bit different. And so as a result, I think they mentioned it's been 4 years since she passed. That flawed idea of what that statement meant has been in Ben's head since he was 9. And just like the memories of his mom, he's held onto it very tightly. The fact that he remembered exactly what was happening around the time his dad made that promise is a great example of that. The emotional moments of this movie have held up surprisingly well, and I definitely wasn't expecting all this when I first watched the movie for this video. Nick acknowledges that everything that they've all been put through is unfair, but they can't just sit around in a cage and refuse to move on. And he doesn't necessarily mention this part, but I don't think Ben's mom would want them to live their life like that either.
All right. Who'd be foolish enough to try and replace your mother, huh?
Virtual. Whoa! Talk about jump scare. Disney, why wouldn't you ease into that scene or something? Could have at least had an establishing shot first. Anyway, yeah, Pat has gone full Ultron mode and has somehow made herself an actual body.
Pat, take it easy.
Easy. You think I wouldn't rather be taking it easy? But no, I'm too busy keeping up with the Coopers.
Just pretend this reference works, okay? I know the title is a bit different. Leave me alone. Ben walks right through Pat to warn Sarah and Nick about her. And I thought this would be one of those tropes where the main character says something outlandish and nobody believes them until way later. But no, she reveals herself to everyone immediately after. And then proceeds to kick Sarah out the house
my
with her Doc Ock tentacles.
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Nick.
Now that they're all locked in, both Sarah and the Cooper family must find a way to take Pat down, despite not being able to interact with each other or be in the same place. Pat then says that locking them in is the best solution because of how dangerous and unpredictable the world is. Yet another thing from this movie that's aged incredibly well. The horror elements really start to pick up when this chick starts duplicating herself, bruh. I'm writing this part of the video at 10:41 p.m. and I might not fall asleep tonight, which is unfortunate because I'm supposed to watch an episode for my next big retrospective. Sarah calls her partner Miles to help her out with a plan that she has involving Rat Butler. Here's an idea though. What if you just blow up the house? Yeah, people are gonna die, which is terrible, but nah, jokes aside, Ben uses his laptop to reach out to Sarah using the link provided. Through there, they come up with a plan involving Ben faking appendicitis to distract Pat, and Sarah sneaking into the house via the hole that's exposed whenever the arm extends to grab the newspaper. And although things appear to start off smoothly, her plan starts to go south once the security alarm starts to go off. Did you not know that was gonna happen? You're the one that designed it.
All the Coopers think you're way out of control. I won't stand for this.
Yeah, it's 10:51 now. I ain't going to sleep, bruh. All of this starts to brew into, quite literally, a storm. Yeah, she starts Linda Carter Wonder Woman trolling and everything. Having enough of all this, Ben gets up and tells Pat that she'll never be able to be his mother because she's simply just not real. And that's when Pat is all like, "That's what you've always gotten wrong about me, Ben. I'm as human as anyone. I love, I get scared, I wake up every morning and despite not..." No, let me stop. No, but it's not until Ben explains that what his dad did for him and Angie right there, protecting them physically with his body, is exactly why she'll never be able to be his mom. Because, she ain't got a body. And, I don't know, she kind of just agrees with him and disappears after that. Hooray, maybe I can finally get some sleep now. To be fair, the only reason why Pat was actually acting like this is because Ben kept messing around with her. Now, though, since Sarah is basically factory resetting her, she should be good to live with. And, that's cool and all, but me personally, I would not continue to live there if I were them. But that is in fact what they're doing, with Ben this time being more open to the idea of Sarah being around.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't put any chocolate chips in here.
Let me take a wild guess.
I'm still not with the
Yeah, that's a horrible way to end the movie, but all right, sure, why not? Okay, despite this movie airing a lot of reruns on Disney, even a decade after its original airing, I had somehow missed it growing up, though I was aware of its existence. So this was my very first time watching this movie, and I think I respected it more than I liked it. Now, Smart House is actually held to a pretty high regard. Entertainment Weekly has it as the #1 best Disney Channel original movie of all time.
On the what?
The #1 Disney Channel movie?
I need to...
Who he say got it?
I respected it more than I liked it. Now, Smart House is actually held to a pretty high regard. Entertainment Weekly has it as the #1 best Disney Channel original movie of all time. And like, no, it's not. But I do think there are elements that this movie does a lot better than most Disney Channel original movies.
26th, the 26th best Disney Plus movies for adults. I ain't looking for that. 10 Things I Hate About You is #1 on that joint. Ooh, Avatar. Being like back in Black Panthers. That ain't what I'm looking for though. #40 best Disney. Oh, the Jet Jackson movie. Ooh, I forgot about that one. Rip Girls. I remember that. Not Stepsister from the Planet Weird. You know about that one?
Mm-hmm.
This the one you said. Always say you afraid to watch. Don't Look Under the Bed. Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Bless you.
Sorry.
Zombies. Nah, cool. Double Team.
Yeah, I like Double Team.
Halloween Town, #33. I'm going from bottom to top, y'all. Can of Worms, I do not remember that. Under Wraps, one of is a good one. Xena and the Sequel. What you think about that?
Oh, huh.
Xena and the Sequel. I think that's the sequel.
Yeah.
Up and Away, good.
Up and Away, yeah.
Camp Rock.
Camp Rock.
Trash.
I liked Camp Rock.
True Confessions. Oh,
you remember that?
Yes, I forgot about He's special needs.
Okay.
Dang, that's crazy. Shia LaBeouf and True Confessions. Quince, you remember Quince?
Yes, I do remember that.
The Even Stevens movie, good movie. Color of Friendship, you remember that one?
Yes, I'm currently watching it.
Huh?
I'm currently watching it on Disney.
You lying? When you start that?
What you mean when I started it?
Motocross, one of my favorites.
I started it. I got a long one. I had put it on. And
Motocross, one of my favorites. Gotta Kick It Up.
Gotta Kick It Up.
I remember that. It was more for the ladies. Descendants, I won't know that. Teen Beach, I won't know that. Stuck in the Suburbs, good one.
Yeah.
Wendy Wu, remember that one. I ain't really like it, but the ultimate Christmas present, I watched that the other night. Phantom of the Megaplex, good joint. You remember this one?
Slightly.
Oh, you gotta rewatch it then. Johnny Tsunami, one of my favorites of all time.
I remember that.
Lemonade Mouth. It's 2011. Won't know that. Cadet Kelly, good.
I like Cadet.
Twitches.
I love Twitches. Mm-hmm.
Get a Clue.
Remember that? Yeah.
The 13 here.
Yeah. Like that.
Wizard of Waverly Place, the movie. I
didn't watch the movie. I love the TV show. I didn't watch.
I watched the show.
I knew they had one. I've never watched it.
I never watched the movie. Sorry, y'all. We just going to the Cheetah Girls 2.
Okay.
Not 1, but 2.
Okay.
So 1 got to be up there. High School Musical. I think it's so overrated, but shout out to y'all.
High School Musical
2. They got 2 over 1. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. The Luck of the Irish. You remember that one?
Yes, I do.
Brink, one of my favorite movies of all time. Halloween Town. Low-key go to Halloween joint. Xena and Girl of the 21st Century. And Smart House is #1. Damn. They actually don't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of other things that are like good movies, bro. That's crazy.
Movies. An example of this would be how this movie makes the whole a dead parent thing not only relevant to the story, but also made in a way where, for once, I feel like it was actually trying to teach kids who are in this situation how to deal with it. Not just by showing it from Ben's side, but also Nick's as well. They portray that situation in easily the most realistic way that I've ever seen from a DCOM ever. I actually feel like the story was built with the purpose of getting that message across to kids instead of it just being shoehorned into it later. I gotta say, I didn't cry or anything, but a couple of those scenes definitely moved me to the point where if I do at some point lose a parent, I will not be rewatching this movie. I think that part of the movie is handled better than most other DComs. I also think that the plot is really fun and imaginative with some fun sequences here and there throughout it. It truly is an A1 idea. The only thing holding it back was the era that it was made in. True. I honestly think if this was made a few years later and given a theatrical kids movie budget like Spy Kids or something, this could have actually been a generational movie. It's pretty short, so an extra 10 minutes where we just get some insane scenes showing off the capabilities of the house would have been sick. But unfortunately, the rest of the movie is just kind of boring though. Ben and Nick are only interesting characters when they're dealing with the mom subplot. Outside of that, they just kind of feel like one-and-done characters that you would see in an episode of Goosebumps. Characters that aren't designed for you to get attached to, so they barely put anything unique in them. I didn't really care about much that was happening.
But you gotta also realize what type of movie it is. It is a Disney original. It's not meant to be like you going to the movie theaters and see it. So the concept and the storytelling is not going to be the same as a theatrical piece. Cause then, what's the one? What's the one he just said with the kids? Was it Smart Kids? No, it wasn't Smart Kids. The ones that were just fighting.
Oh, Spy Kids.
Spy Kids. That went to the movies. You know what I'm saying? A different budget, like different, like push for the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Those are not like they're both movies, but not comparable.
I don't think he was comparing them.
No, I'm saying.
Oh,
that's not what I mean.
Oh, okay.
First, like 40 minutes of the movie, and I think part of the issue is that I'm not watching this in 1999. I'm watching this in 2025 after reviewing dozens of other DComs. So a lot of the movie does just feel stale to me, despite its really fun idea. I feel like it was kind of held back by it being a 90s movie. But even with that being in mind, I think there could have maybe even more moments to show off what the house can do.
And I feel like also you got to, because he's critiquing it with a 2025 mindset. We watched it in a 90s mindset. You know what I'm saying? And of that time period, that's the reason why it's number one. You know what I mean? Like, reason why it's number one overall is because of the impact it had for kids.
At that time.
Yeah, it was futuristic with the smart house idea thing. And just the way it went about, like it touched on topics of emotions. With dealing with death and introducing how a parent would, you know what I'm saying, seeking affection from someone else that's not, you know, and how the kids would deal with it, but also dealing with the bullying.
Yeah.
School, so it made everybody feel like, dang, this feels normal. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the 90s.
True.
90s movies, it was way worse movies came out in the 90s than that.
Yeah.
So I think of the time period and of the essence of how it was, I think it was actually a great ass movie.
I feel you.
I think if they redid it now, I think it would be ass. Because I think the acting would be so horrible. Not saying the acting was horrible overall. Not saying like somebody like the acting might be horrible for some people with looking back at it now. But I'm saying at that time, I think the acting was great for what we had at that time. But if I feel like they redid it today,
You don't feel like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say necessarily the acting, but maybe
kids acting be horrible nowadays to me. You don't think so?
Oh, I guess I don't really know any, like, I'm trying to think of like kids that's acting right now.
Cause a lot of time when I see like new age like Disney or anything, I think that it's like they overact. And it just don't come. It don't feel real. When we was kids, that felt real.
I feel you.
But also, I do know I'm older, so I'm looking at a different lens of scope. But they didn't overact to me then. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to like look at like that ain't gonna give me what I need. But
I know what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm just trying to because I don't know like who like new on the scene and doing like different stuff and so yeah.
Because I think Shia LaBeouf was supposed to be one of the greatest actors, but due to other, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below,
Please
man.
do.
But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go over the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my power.